Hello everyone and welcome back to my Watchdog walkthrough part 4. And today we're starting a new mission and I have to say I like the game so far. I started to write no damage in the title in the previous part because, well, all the parts so far are done without taking any damage, and so far everything seems to be possible to do no damage. And if I ever end up, not being able to do no damage for any reason on one part, well, I simply won't write no damage. But even some of the gunfight that I thought, for example, would be impossible to do no damage were possible. So yeah, I think it's pretty nice, and I will also explain my strategy for this encounter right here. So here you gotta first trigger something to be able to unlock this this server if you want, but first you need to make sure you watch it like this so that it actually trigger, because you see I took possession of the camera and I wasn't able to unlock this thingy. So make sure you just trigger well, it's not a cutscene, but trigger the thing that makes you being able to go and unlock the thing. After this, you move this lift here, you possess the camera. Okay, I'm just kidding here. You don't possess a camera, you simply hack it. Just think it's funny, For me, it's like you are the master of the camera while you hack it. So after this, once you unlock these two servers, you can access to the main server, and then you will do the little puzzle thingy. And I like doing some of these. I think it's pretty funny. So yeah, pretty much once it's done, you will have 2 waves of enemy, I think, if I remember. We'll have to see. But the first wave, what I like to do is kill most of the guys, and then again, we're not in Splinter Cell, which means the rating and all this stuff on not knocking out enemy, you don't care about it. And thereafter, hacking this, you realize that it's your old mentor that is behind all this. Well, all this, I don't know if he's behind everything that's happening, but he wants to meet you again. And to be honest, I don't even watch the cutscene in this game. I don't think the story is compelling enough for me to watch every cutscene. And the last game I did that I watched every cutscene, is The Last of Us. I think The Last of Us was worth it. And it also makes me laugh when some people are complaining in my walkthrough saying, "Oh, you managed to get through this part. I don't have enough item and you cheated," or something. Damn, just watch the whole walkthrough. Stop telling me I'm cheating. I never cheat, guys, to be honest. Never, never. If I'm doing walkthrough or whatever, I will never cheat. So yeah, you better run, but I won't run. And there's multiple ways to do this encounter right here, okay? Actually, one of my friends showed to me that he simply went and skipped all the guys and didn't even kill one guy. But I told him, you lost some experience point. So me, what I like to do here is act in the camera to first get rid of the first sniper. You can explode his explosive if he has some on them, like right now. And then you can explode, what the fuck is that? You can explode the, well, the electric circuit. And after this, also when they got explosive on them, you can trigger it like this again, and then you do the explosive plate on the floor to get rid of these guys. But sadly, this guy was smart enough and he threw his explosive before I can actually kill him. So there, I think there's 4 guys left on the ground, and I will move slowly and I will try to take out the guy that are left around. And you can also use distraction by hacking various stuff like the protector here to attract them at certain position. But what I will do, I think, is take down 2 of them with an explosive plate on the ground. And after this, I will be reckless and almost get hit by one of the guy. And I think it was freaking stupid, but I will say when this happened, look, you see I'm watching the guy. 2 are close to the explosive plate, so I took 2 of them out really easy, And it's really nice, guys, to be able to use your environment like this to your advantage. I mean, use it. Don't be scared to hack into stuff and try various strategies. It's pretty nice. So there's 2 guys left now. I'm waiting that one will move maybe for the explosive plate right here, because I'm not sure how many explosive plate there is around, but I'm pretty sure I trigger all of them beside this one. So here there's 1 guy left, and it's there that I will be reckless because I jumped down there after he turned his back, but I never thought he would hear me, and he hear me, and I almost get hit like an idiot, but I managed to do a quick finish him takedown. Look, you see right there, he spot me. I go into cover, go around, gotta be careful, and then boom, do a quick takedown, and then a vehicle takedown. I thought it was pretty nice too. It was random. I hacked the thing as soon as I saw those guys appear. And then what I like to do for the escape is go down this garage structure here. And usually there was a motorcycle around when I previously did it, but I had to take a car. And after this, what I did is I went through the garage door right here that you can hack, and then you can get the fuck out of there. Of course, there's still some enemy, you know, around searching for you, so just be careful. Use everything around you to your advantage. I do like to use bridges simply because the enemy, they don't follow you when you open up bridges and you hack them. So this is another mission done, because after this you just gotta go meet Damien and the mission is done. So yeah, we'll continue talking on the next mission.
I used to look up to Damien. Taught me how to ferret out weak code and exploit it. And I taught him how to do the same without a computer. People can be more vulnerable than their systems. We were a strong team. After Lena, I was done with him. I didn't waste time thinking about him. And now he's creeping back in. I need to know what he's got on the Merlot. Maybe she's right. Lena's dead. I can't change that. How do I just walk away?
You got a problem. Survivor from the stadiums. That guy talks, he'll ID you.
Survivor? How did that happen?
I'm guessing he didn't die. Now, relax, I got a plan. Meet me at Gorman Heights on the rooftop.
Where is he? Jordy can be a pain to work with. He's the devil I know. Things were different. I might be hunting him down. Or vice versa. But if he says we got a problem, I need to take it as a massive understatement. Can't let the survivor ID me. Or everything's gonna spiral out of control.
This mission here has another stealth section. You gotta make your way on the other side of the, well, I wouldn't call that a lake or a big river if you want. But yeah, you gotta make your way on the other side of the water. And yeah, this is another stealth section. But one thing that I realized, and I start doing it when I found that out, is that you can kill the enemy with a pistol headshot, and it will give you the same amount of point, and sometimes I think more than if you would just do a regular takedown. But then again, I would have to experience more with that. I cannot say I'm 100% positive for that. But you see, headshot 20 point is the same as if I do a takedown close range with O. So instead, I decide to take my silence weapon and shoot these piece of shit in the head. And I also got the focus ability, so of course use that to your advantage, because what it basically do is that it slows down the time a bit like in Max Payne, so then you can aim properly in their face. And here I will shoot this guy in the face too. Another 20 point. And yes, like I said, you want to kill everyone in the area if possible, so this way will only give you more point. And why I don't distract them is because I don't want Jordy to take them out. You know, if Jordy take them out, you don't get point. And here, if I didn't show what skill I get, I show it right here. And this skill here, the stealth sprint, I think is one of the most useful skill, because it says that you can sprint a lot closer to the enemy without him noticing you. But the truth is, you can run actually right by him, and by the time you're at his position, you will be able to take him down with O, and he will never notice you. And this is what I will show like really soon, and it's pretty damn nice, I have to say. So that's why if some of you guys are, you know, the stealth type, well, make sure you get this skill because it's really useful. And here I just decided to shoot the guy in the head too, because running at him here would have been stupid, you know. Like I said, sometimes I do play reckless, but not all the time, and I try to avoid it if I can. So here, another headshot. I was gonna say another dead shot. Well, actually, yeah, it's a dead shot, but no, my character isn't dead shot. So another headshot, and after this, there should be, I think, 3 guys left in this area. And here I will show the sprint what I mean, because you will see how I think I will be running for not this guy here, but the other guy, and you will see that I rush on the guy, and he doesn't notice me till I kick him down. You see right here, he doesn't see me at all. So this is why when I say stealth sprint, they say you're able to run closer to the enemy without them noticing you. You're actually able to take them down without them noticing you, which is pretty damn useful. But like I said, any stealth player that you like to be stealthy, especially me, I don't have much of a choice, because if I don't go stealth, I have a, well, higher chance of getting hit, and I want to avoid that, of course. Here is another gunfight, okay, like in the first mission of this part of the walkthrough. But here I won't be shooting these guys or try to kill any of them. What I will do is run to the left, okay, because if you check the red dot on the map, they're closing in on me, and you don't want to be well, you don't want to be flanked, you know. So what I will do is I will use one of the most useful skill in my opinion in this game, and that I will use that multiple times, okay. When you reach the last cover, you can see that there's an enemy down there. What I will do is hide behind this cover and trigger a blackout, okay. What is the blackout? The blackout, if you still don't know, because it show it on the first part of the game, the blackout is that it closes all the electricity in the city. And well, during nighttime, it's extremely useful because basically the enemy won't be able to spot you. And also another thing is I bought this skill where you can disable the chopper for 15 seconds. So here, I disabled the chopper, get on my motorcycle, and get the fuck out of here. Stealthy like a spy. I'm Michael Weston. I used to be a spy until got a burn notice on me. No, but you see, like, that mission went really well to escape them, because the chopper didn't even spot me, and look, I'm already out of there. I think this mission went pretty well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part as usual. We'll see you on the next part. Peace out.